All right, listen. This is great, but by principle, okay, I'm the kind of person that I do not make decisions on the spur of the moment. Okay, that's just my principle. That's how I operate.
Reginald, I completely understand where you're coming from. One thing I want to say to you, Reginald, if I came to your home, right, and I took the rainbow out of the box and asked you to invest in it, you're making a spur of the moment decision. But after you see what the rainbow could do for you and your family, with all due respect, it's not a spur of the moment decision. It's actually an informed decision because you know the amount of dirt that's going to leave your home. You know the amount of saving that you're going to save in 15 years. So spur of the moment decision is a decision that we don't know much about. But these evidence that you see in front of you today, these not evidence I brought in my pocket. This is the environment that you live in. So what you are making actually is an informed decision. That's one way of answering it. The second way I would answer it, Reginald, is explaining logic. And the way I would do it is, let's suppose you came home, Reginald, and you park your car very quickly because you want to grab a bite to eat. And by mistake, because you were in a rush, right, you park it in front of fire hydrant. And you went to grab a sandwich, and you saw the city guy about to park and get out of his car to give your car a ticket, right? Now, how many seconds did it take you to put your shoes on and get outside to move that car? How many seconds would it say?
Oh, I mean, like 2 seconds.
2 seconds, right?
Yeah,
Because you want to save money, right?
that's
You don't
right.
want to pay that extra $100.
That's right.
Okay? So my question is for you. Took you 2 seconds to make sure that you don't spend an extra 100 or to save 100. How about a saving of close to $11,000? How many seconds do we need to take before we want to save that? What I'm trying to say to you is when it's a decision to do with saving money and protecting your family, it's not a spur of the moment. You made a decision 2 seconds to move your car for a saving of 100. How about a saving of $10,000 and protect the health of your family? You know, it's an informed decision. That's the second way of answering it. There's a third way you could answer it because that was one of the most popular objections I used to get. So I studied that objection so much. The third way of answering it, let's say you're driving on the right lane, right? And there's a girl on the bike on the left lane, right? In front of you. All of a sudden, that girl, okay, switch to the right lane and you're behind her. Now you have an option to switch lane because she's so close hitting the brake that's taking a chance. You have the option to switch lane, okay, to avoid the hit of the life of a stranger or to hit the life of the stranger. What would you do? Would you switch lane or?
Yeah, for sure. I
Okay.
would switch lanes.
You switch lane to protect the life of a stranger. How about switching lane and go green and protect the health of everybody living at home? Wouldn't that be worth it?
Yeah, you're good, man.
Wouldn't that be worth it? What I'm trying to say is anytime you want to invest in your health, it's always the best investment. Because either way, you're going to spend 2, 3 times more and still live with that problem. So to switch the life of my family and go green, it's an informed decision. It's not a spur of the moment decision.